Can't touch.
I got.
Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. The thing in a overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you selected? Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Can't rush. Select it. Select it.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Timberwolves have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Phoenix Suns. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
It's the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The championship is almost within reach, and with the series standing at 2-1, we could be looking at a make-or-break game. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, they've got Johnson, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. And for the Suns, we've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Wade in at the 2. Taking a look at Minnesota, the top seed coming into this final series, but they've had their hands full.
They really have. I mean, trailing coming into this game, too. It's critical they even the score tonight to make it a best-of-3 series.
Anthony outside. Here's Frazier with the drive. Right side O'Neal. No good that time. George, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Nowitzki. The 3. Kicks it to George. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 5.
Yeah, can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Frazier, the pass to O'Neal. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. For 3, Anthony. A rebound by Robertson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George outside. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. He's covered by O'Neal.
It's never easy trying to guard Nowitzki, right? Hard not to foul this guy.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night now. Down the first one.
Such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. 9 times out of 10, Dirk's going to drain it.
So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Wade. George against Anthony. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson on the wing. To the middle. Here's Robertson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Paul George pulls down the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Tries the spin move. Here's Wade. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, the power of D-Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
Throws it up high.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Pass to Wade. Screen by O'Neal. 4-3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, this guy has turned himself into a solid three-point threat. Dwayne Wade early in his career put a ton of time in to make sure he could make shots from out there.
It's Nowitzki missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Frazier. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
George outside. Here's Robertson. No points yet. To the inside. Chamberlain. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Wade. Here's Garnett. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Robertson. Off target with the 3. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Wade. The 3 is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. The The shot from 20 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
What agility. I love how he gets the defender off balance, breaks his ankles, and drills the shot.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torture him.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Frazier. The three. Rebound, Minnesota. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's George with the drive. Inside. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki from downtown. Anthony grabs the board.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Nowitzki. Phoenix grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Frazier with the bucket.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Robertson. Pass to Nowitzki. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Wade.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Screen by O'Neal. Wade drives in. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Robertson. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And the Suns making a change here. Pippen's checked in. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Suns on D. They lead by 4.
Boy, how about the passing of Dirk Nowitzki? 7 feet, sees the whole floor pretty.
Frazier, the pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer, Anthony. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Robertson. Here's Chamberlain. Outside Johnson. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Wade. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside O'Neal. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer, Anthony. Knocks down the long J.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Timberwolves trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know this as well as I do. Dwayne Wade is looking for the contact. This is a big physical player who loves to mix it up a little bit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Nash. No made baskets yet. Puts up the 8-footer, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Maravich. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Johnson passes to Embiid. Can't get it to fall. The Suns lead by 4. Here's Wade. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Johnson with it. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Wade. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Dwayne Wade simply dominating on offense, and he's making it look easy, guys.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
That's right, son. Time to make some noise for you.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Nash. Here's the pick. Here's Nowitzki, defended by Jackson. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Here's Frazier. Can't hit that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
1:42 left in the first quarter. Here's Frazier. Jackson, the screen. Clock at 6. That 3's off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Nash. Still without a bucket. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to English. Snatched away. On the wing, Wade, covered by Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Nash. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Frazier.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Wade. He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
At the line for your son, Wade. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Both shots good from the strike. 5 ticks left in the first. Fires away from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Timberwolves trail by 3. On the court for the Timberwolves. Hayes is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's English in at the 2. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. For 3, Allen. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Nash. Still no points. Here's Nowitzki. Here's English. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Nowitzki. Embiid with it. Allen defending. Here's Nash from outside the arc. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Here's Frazier. No good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Allen. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Hayes with it. Out to the wing. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Here's English. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. English has got his first points of the game. Phoenix leading by 3. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Ewing. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's English. The 3 ball. Nash misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pippen. Whoa! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams making some changes here. Embiid passes to Nowitzki. Here's Nash. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. He's off on that one. The Suns lead by 5. Here's Pippen. Pass to Garnett. Here's Wade. No good with a layup. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
Well, you love how committed Dwayne Wade is to moving the basketball. This guy's always been a team-first guy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Frazier, the pass to Ewing. The shot no good. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's Nash. He's scoreless. Outside Johnson. Pass to George. Here's Nowitzki. Let's go with a 3. The Suns clear it. Ewing's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Johnson. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Pass to Wade. Here's Pippen. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Pippen's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see a shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside Johnson. Here's Nash. Back to Johnson. Screen by Embiid. And it's rejected. Here's Wade, covered by Johnson. Pass to Garnett. Here's Frazier, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Nash has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Anthony's checked in for Frazier. And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Wade. 16 points for him. The rebound by Robertson. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Nash. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Nash passes to George. Outside Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the left side wing. Here's Ewing. Embiid covers. Ewing, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Down low. Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Pippen. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Anthony. Takes a three. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting. The Timberwolves shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Wade, that's good. Wade's got 18 points in the game.
This is an accomplished, polished interior score. Don't let the two-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Oh.
George passes to Embiid. Here's Nash. The three is up. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
And Anthony drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Timberwolves shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. Hayes with a screen. A good look from Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Carmelo Anthony, 4th.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Frazier comes in for Pippen. And the Timberwolves making a change here. The Suns lead by 7. Pass to Garnett. Back to Wade. The steal. Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Fires the three. On target from range. Nowitzki's got 11 points.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From down in the low post, it goes. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Johnson. Here's Nowitzki for 3.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Man, we have to take another look at that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Frazier. And he's going for the lob. That's off the pass. Pass to Robertson. Tries it from 19. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A minute 22 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's O'Neal. Now Anthony. Over George. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Robertson. It's George on the wing. Pass to Nowitzki. Minnesota again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anthony, the pass to Garnett. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Frazier. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Chamberlain's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Chamberlain, no good. The Suns lead by 6. 17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Frazier. Shot clock at 5. Up top O'Neal. Pass to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Phoenix Suns.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Here's Robertson. They've got Anthony, and it's Garnett in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Johnson passes to Chamberlain. With the 10-footer, and it falls all over the rim and in. Chamberlain's got 6. The Suns lead by 4. Pass to Wade. Screen by O'Neal. Wade, the pass to Frazier. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's George on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Pass to Anthony. And here's Wade. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Robertson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Looking to get back on track. And Anthony slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. George passes to Johnson. Here's Nowitzki from behind the arc. Connects from downtown. 14 points for him.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Pass to Garnett. O'Neal inside. Chamberlain pulls it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Robertson. To the right side. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Robertson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Wade, pass to Anthony. He drops it from range. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
George, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Frazier. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Robertson. Shot to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Wade. Now O'Neal. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. They call the blocking foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. Kevin Garnett. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Magic Johnson. At the line for 1.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Frazier, the pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 6.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Pass to Chamberlain. Inside. Here's Robertson. Off with the layup. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Frazier. Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark. Johnson on the wing. Here's Nowitzki. For the tie. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Right side, Johnson. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wade. The shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Garnett's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Anthony. The layup off target. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And George with the jam.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
And Anthony hits from deep. He's got 15.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
George, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Offensive rebound. O'Neal off target at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Johnson. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Wade. Ooh, nice D from George.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anthony banked it in off the glass. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Nowitzki. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Nowitzki's got 16 points.
Come on now, very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's see what you got. Everybody get down. Next answer.
He's checked in for Phoenix. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. On defense, the Timberwolves. Pass to Wade. And the shot goes in. Wade's got 22 points.
Well, this is perhaps the best weapon in Dwayne Wade's very varied arsenal. The feel in the paint, incredible.
And here's Johnson. Oh, swiped away. And he lobs it up. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, the pass is perfect, and Carmelo just finishes with style.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And down Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can ride.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Nash passes to Nowitzki. Pass to Chamberlain. Minnesota again missing. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's Pippen. A rebound by Robertson. Here's Nash. Here's Robertson. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Shot blocked. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
He shoots it. And it's Nowitzki missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Anthony misses. Timberwolves trail by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And for the Suns, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The offensive rebound.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson passes to Nowitzki. Outside Johnson. Pass to Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To end the drought. And he makes it. A minute 50 left in the third quarter here. Frazier, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Wade. 22 points for him. Rebound Minnesota. Chamberlain's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Robertson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
And there's the lob. And it's Nowitzki missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Frazier. Three-pointer, no good.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Pass to Nowitzki. There's the three. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Wade. Nails it from 3. Wade's got 7 now in this quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Robertson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Minnesota, George out there with Hayes. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Nash in at the point guard position. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Embiid. And Maravich pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wade. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Okay, Dwayne Wade still showing a little get up and go at the rim. Nice dunk.
Here's Nash. Pass to George. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Maravich. Here's Ewing. Embiid covers. Blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ewing's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Shoots. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Wade. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Outside Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Back to Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Here's Nash. It's stolen away. In transition, here come the Suns. Good work there as it goes. Maravich has got his first bucket in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Suns lead by 14. Pass to Wade. Here's Garnett. O'Neal inside. Embiid's there. That shot is good by O'Neal.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Nash to the middle. Oh, wow. Embiid. So strong.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Maravich, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Maravich from deep. Paul George pulls it in. Right side Johnson. Kicks it to George. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to George. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Garnett's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Phoenix no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to George. Johnson on the wing. Here's Nash. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett. And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Chamberlain. And here's Embiid. From the arc. And the basket by Nash.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
With the step back.
Second team foul. At the line for your Wade. 2 shots.
First one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Pass to Robertson. And rejected.
Well, you love to see Dwayne Wade intense on the defensive end. What a terrific shot blocker at his position.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Allen, he's checked in for Wade. So it's Minnesota now. Nowitzki. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Frazier's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Checked in for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Phoenix leading by 13. Here's Pippen. Anthony outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 17 points here in the second half.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Right side Johnson. Here's Nash. Top of the key. Phoenix grabs the miss.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And the basket by Pippen.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Johnson. They need this. And it's Nowitzki missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Nash. Puts up a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Picked it. Here's Frazier. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 26 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Nash. Left side Johnson. Here's Nowitzki. George, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Wade. There's the drive. Johnson with the defensive effort. George outside. Here's Robertson. And the 3 off target.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Wade. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Robertson. Pass to George. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Garnett's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Anthony outside. Here's Frazier. Here's Garnett. Pass to Anthony. There's the triple. Here's Wade. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Wade's got 17 points here in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Yeah, this is something he will remember forever. These types of performances in the playoffs are what define a player's legacy. George outside. Pass to Nowitzki to stop the drought. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Nowitzki's got 19 points.
Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
Here's Frazier. Rebound Minnesota. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Robertson looking to end this cold spell. Here's Frazier. Pass to Wade. From downtown, Chamberlain pulls it in.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Magic Johnson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities. And this has been quite a championship series, a pivotal win in this Game 4 for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Embiid finds Johnson. Back to Embiid. Pass to Nash. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Ewing. Embiid covers. Ewing, no good. And he's going for the oop here. The rebound by Jackson. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Maravich. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Nash. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to present our player of the game.